Well guys, this is what we're going to be doing on the bike next. Since I want this thing to run quieter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting a container type of thing, a muffle around the exhaust right here, and more or less a box with sound suppression stuff, and the back end will be open. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be making it out of sheet metal. This is 20 gauge sheet metal, and I've already got the whole pattern all down, and now all I got to do is cut it out with my shears and then bend it. Yeah. Okay, well, we got it all bent up on the bender here and welded it up, you know, zap 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 zap, you know, that kind of crap. And then on the inside I also did it too. So now I don't know what else I'm gonna do next. What's going to go in here is some steel wool, grade 1. I don't know how good that is, but we'll find out. And then we're going to put some steel wool around the inside, and then maybe use a chunk of that expanded steel to actually hold it to the walls. Think? Let's try it. Alright guys, well, this is what I did. I cut out a square piece which is going to go in back like that. I only bent over 2 edges. Then what I'm going to do, because this edge here will be welded, this here will be welded, and then what I did is I drew a circle and took my blade, my cutting blade, and cut down through it in a star pattern. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And then I flipped it over and then went through it again in the same spots. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this small little pipe and this small little pipe, this 2-incher, put it right in like that. I'm going to put this on there, and I'm going to take my hammer and tap it, and it should spread out that star. Geez, like that helps, but it should spread out that star, and then allow this pipe to go right through, and then I'll also have the flanges from the star inside there, so I'll be able to weld, hopefully. So let's try this out. Okay, got them pounded through. That's how it looks. Now I'll pull out my welder and tack around that. I had to use I tried to use a 1-inch because this is like smaller than 1 inch, but that wouldn't work, so I just grabbed, this is like a 2-inch pipe, and that was able to allow it to do what it just did. So, okay, next step. Okay, well, we got that all tacked on there, or welded, or whatever. So I think that's probably all as far as I'm going to be doing when it comes to welding. I was able to get those things pounded through and welded them up, and I've got one piece of steel wool in there now. What I did is I unraveled the steel wool and then folded it into thirds, and then stuffed it down in there. Not compressed it, compacted it. No, I didn't do that, because this is going to be for sound suppression. So now I got to do this one. Yeah. I wonder how many of these it's going to take, because I've only got like 16. Okay, so I unravel one of them. That's how I do this. And then I bend it back the other way. Look at how much room I've got in there. Fold it. Try to stuff it down in there, but I can't do it with one hand. Alright guys, well, I tested it out, and it doesn't seem to work at all. When I had the muffler on here, I would put this in front of the muffler in hopes to suppress the sound a little bit. And it didn't do anything. And the more I moved this thing over the muffler, the more I realized that it's the dang muffler that's making all the dang racket that comes from these engines. So I've decided to take the muffler off, and I'm going to make this my muffler. Looking around on the internet, I found two different things for noise suppression. One, a few sources tell me that what quiets a muffler are the baffles, the multiple chambers. But then yet other sources are saying it's because of the packing. It's the stuff that's inside that helps muffle the sound. So I'm not too sure what I should do here. I don't know if I should add more packing into this, because I've only got one layer of steel wool in here. And here, I'll show you what I did. I removed the muffler, took this and drew it out on a piece of steel, piece of flat stock that's 3/16 inches thick, and I built this, and this along with this pipe will fit like this. I've got the notches in there cut so that way when I decide to weld, the steel is thinner in those areas, so hopefully I'll get a good weld. But anyways, this angle right here seems to be pretty dang close to 45 degrees. So I cut this bar at 45 degrees, and the bar will sit like that once I weld it in. Then the box, I'll cut a hole in the box and bring the box down and then weld this all together. Okay. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not really too sure if I should put multiple baffles inside this thing, or if I put baffles in it, it's going to be harder to put this stuff in there without ripping the hell out of it. So you think I should go with more packing, because the bar is going to come up through the bottom here and come up inside. Should I go with more packing, or should I put a few baffles in there? So I thought I'd leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think? Because I know some of you guys have built homemade mufflers before. So yeah, because I want this thing to be quiet. And now I've even called around to one of the junkyards that we've got in town here, and they have certain rules that they don't let you go walking around the yard and looking for stuff. So when you call them or you show up there and you ask them what you're tell them what you're looking for and stuff, they won't let you go out in the yard and look around for it. They want you to know what you want. They go out and look for it and that sort of thing. And the place I called here in town just didn't seem to be very user-friendly on that kind of thing. They wouldn't allow it. So I think going to a junkyard and actually getting like a car muffler or something of that nature is probably out of the question. So I thought I'd leave it up to you guys. So post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Should I put more baffles in it, or put more packing, or what should I do here? So I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing, and rate this video up, share it, and let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Bye-bye.